Well then, just test if everything's alright. It seems so. Well then, hello, welcome on board to what is the final race of this fairly eventful season. I am your host commentator with a different second commentator this time, as Tim Bleish will be racing for us today to just boost up a bit of attendance ranking. It is Leland in the commentary booth. Say hello.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to our last dance of the LRC Tier 2 Season 6. So, we are in Brazil, and I'm happy to have joined Kvyatbona in this commentator session.
Yes, indeed. So, here we are, Interlagos. I think definitely the biggest fan favorite track on the calendar, and also rightfully so the season finale. So we hope to have a very nice qualifying session. As we did in these past few races, I think qualifying was definitely a big factor of entertainment here. Phil Malone almost going into the barriers and lets one of the Red Bulls through. I think it's probably Steph Games who is I think reserving today, as he leads us
He
out.
is reserving.
Yep, as he leads us out for the beginning of this qualifying session.
So, we can already see some cars going out. We can already see both Red Bulls, Slings, Phil, so both Alpines now. And going out pretty soon. Now we can see also Kubaito joining the other guys in the truck. So can we look up at the standings now?
Well, I have absolutely no idea how to put the current standings on the stream for now, but I think obviously as it stands, Big Yossa is the reigning champion right now. But I think probably the fight for second or below will be quite tight. I think I don't really know the exact results, but we have to.
Let me check real quick. So yeah, we can already see Big Josa, I believe, is already the champion.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah, considering the gap between the second guy. But we can already see the battle in the second place between Kubaito and Phil. And then is Kisiel okay, Kisiel in the lobby, so we have a battle between for the second place, for the fourth place, and pretty much in the standings they're pretty close to each other. We can see a very big fight between the top 10.
Indeed. Okay, so as you were saying, that Blazer was just going round for his lap to set the benchmark for everyone else to catch. As now he rounds sector 3 and is now full pelt down to the start finish line. Lots of famous drag races over the years happening over here, and as he now crosses the line and sets a 109.3 for everyone else to try and beat, as now one of the next Red Bulls, Steph Games, topples his teammates with a 109.0, so almost a 108. As now we have Slinks, who, speaking of a 108, sets a really great time of a 108.2, and his teammate Phil Malone sets a 108.6, only 4 tenths behind his Aston Martin teammate. As now Cooper, he sets a time of a 108.9, and we are definitely racking up some times on the board, and very decent times at that. As now we have one of the Alpines in Nadewell, he goes 4th fastest, 109.0. We have Kateshi 109.1, and Mercedes coming across for his out lap, for his quick lap. But we have one of the Alfa Romeos in Cuba. Or maybe that's about it by Kulis, but let's see Cuba, what would he do? A 114.0, so it's a banker lap. Mr. Zoxon sets a really great lap to go provisional front row with a 108.5. So lots of times already racked up on the board for every other driver below top 10 to chase, apart from Balta, of course.
Yeah, we can actually Kubaito, I believe, is on a hot lap by now because 1.14 is a very bad time. We can already see both Red Bulls going into the pit, and actually good time for Slinks. Zoxon, very impressive lap as well. So we can already see to get pole position, it's gonna be around 1.8.0. Let's see Kubaito if he actually improves or not.
Yep, so remains to be seen. And now let's hop on board with Coolest. He's about to set his lap. Here he comes now across the line, very close to the barriers, but hugging the barriers, of course. But it's a 108.6, and it's only 2 thousandths away from P3. But Cooper, on his improved lap, sets a 108.39.
Wow, very, very, very impressive indeed.
Yeah.
I can still link still on pole position. That's very impressive. Not gonna lie. As of now, who I believe everyone is on the box or in the pit lane. So, oh, actually, the Kateshi went wide. To let Coolest by, I
Yeah,
guess.
so he already set his lap, so I think he'll be maybe coming to the pits. Bolt a new set of softs and go out again to try and improve to top 3, or maybe if you can pull off a shot pole position. You never know. It's F1. Anything could happen.
Yeah, and also it's tier 2, so I can say that everything can happen as well because it's tier 2 as well. But okay, let's see now. Balta and both Ferraris are going out. Interesting. Well, I believe Ajax in an hot lap.
Oh yeah, just a couple of outlaps, but AJ on a fast lap, so will he look to be beating his teammate? Of course, if we remember, he dropped loads of points by not attending. He was in a bit of a championship charge, but now maybe we'll just have to make it up for in the standings, as now he crosses the line to set a 1 minute 8.4, which puts him on P3 at the moment.
Third best, but what happened to Kiziel?
Oh, he's retired. Not really
Yeah, he is
sure.
retired.
Not really sure what's happened. But yeah, unfortunate for him, as I think fair to say he will be starting at the back of the grid. So he's gonna have to make a mighty charge up the field. You know,
Yeah. And to see the standings, it's bad news for Kiziel as he was fighting with Balta for the 4th place. So let's see if he can actually charge to the field to actually overtake Balta. It's gonna be interesting.
well, oh, I was just caught a glimpse of Big Yossa almost losing the rear. But here he goes now. You're reigning world champion, of course, and with a Max Verstappen helmet. We would have saw that coming. As now, here we go. Sector 1. If I can just try and take you on board as best as possible. You brake slightly light through that corner. No flat out business, but flat out through here. As you now come into. God, oh, I forgot all corners. Sorry.
Oh, yellow flag.
Red to Acosta. One of the McLaren's going slow. No, it's Kateshi going slow. He is the only McLaren in this session, of course. So we go through a very flat out turn 11 into Junsao, and now exiting Junsao is a bolt to the start finish line. What will Mr. Yossa set today in this qualifying session? He comes across the line 1 minute 0.2 on the front row provisionally. His teammate comes across the line with only a 108.9. It's a disappointing time for Bolter, as we now have Tim Bleich, of course, one of the commentators racing today. One of the Ferraris, Big Yossa, stopping on track. 107 for Slinks. We have our first 107 time on the board. Didn't catch him on an outlap, but here comes Idealist. What will he set? And he will set another 107.9, and he goes provisional pole, coming out of nowhere.
Only 8 milliseconds.
Only 8 milliseconds.
Wow.
So another close qualifying session. I'm not really surprised by this, but yeah, very great lap from Idealist. As now let's check around the board, who else will set his lap? It's going to be Nadewell, or he's going to enter the pits. Maybe made an error or something like that. Cooper's on his way to start his fast lap on the track map, but I think who else is not? I think it's the Williams of yes, it's Williams of Tim Blythe. What he set, he won't set anything because his time is invalidated, but it looks to not using any battery, and plus he's on mediums, so he's. I mean, still he is a reserve, so points won't be counted towards him. But anyhow, we'll let him set his lap. There's both Ferraris now into the pits at the end of their fast lap, but let's check around the board. Slinks will be, I think that's Slinks heading into the pits. One of the McLarens. I think. No, okay, so he's on this fast lap. Yeah, so everyone, bar Tim Blythe, set their times on the boards with 2 1:07 times as we are just close to ticking down to 6 minutes of qualifying. Ooh, fastest sector. As we know in this game, it doesn't really count. It doesn't really say fastest sector for the driver, or maybe or just a big improvement, but we'll wait and see.
Cooper, I believe he went out.
Yes.
He was doing his lap and he spun, I believe.
Yeah, so I saw on the track man, those yellow flag was letting someone through, but
okay, so there's Aya doing his lap. Also Kubaito. No, I believe Kubaito is not in a fast lap. So let's watch AI. Second sector.
The second sector,
Yes.
very good from Kateshi. He's looks to be hooking up a great lap here as he now DRS down the main straight with setting a ball on a 1:08.4, improving up to 6th. So a very decent lap from the McLaren driver. As we look down the board with AJ, he also has set a purple sector too. So let's see what he does. DRS open. Give you that extra speed down that straight, and he improves. He improves to 6 also with a 1:08.3. Toppling Kateshi is now. Let's check down the board. We have Kuba set a very great lap after. Sorry, I forgot to use the. Oh, he's pitting actually. So
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, but there's still time left for him to put a time on the board. So we'll have to wait and see what he does.
Yeah, honestly, still impressive time by Slinks, and wow, Idealist, what a lap!
Idealist, exactly.
Honestly,
exactly. I think he will be trying to improve. For Tim Blash is retired, but he has actually set a 109.1 on the mediums. Toppling, I think, Blazer's soft run, so it's quite an interesting lap set by Tim here. As let's check what does Idealist have up his sleeve, because he knows Slinks is a challenger for pole, and he's gonna have to try and improve this lap much more so Slinks can have a lesser chance of catching him. So here he goes now through the start finish straight, and now approaching into turn 1. Now then, here we are through the center S's. Very great throttle usage by Adidas.
Very clean.
Yeah, very clean. Now we have DRS open. Bolting down to turn 4 in the Interlagos.
He improves by 63 milliseconds. Very good.
Yep, still those milliseconds still crucial. As now Cooper's disqualified.
Oh wow!
It's interesting.
I wonder what happened.
I think he's probably crashed at the start of the pit. At the start of the pit entry, and then probably lost his front wing or whatever, but will still be on board with Idealist as now he approaches turn 10. Very clean, lowering battery, flats out through turn 11, now into Jinsao.
Wow,
almost
touches
the apex, and it's a very clean corner from him, and now here he goes. Full power down the straight, DRS open. What will his time on the board be? A 107.7, improves by 2/10, and now Slinks will be alert and will try and catch that time. So at the moment, Idealist is on pole position.
Zoxon and Shinada going out. I can already say that that is a very impressive improvement by Idealist. because we know that Brazil is actually a very short track, and you usually don't improve that much. So a tenth can actually seem a very short improvement, but it's actually quite big because of the track being so short. And Slins is gonna have to put everything up if he wants to catch and snatch the pole position from Ideales. As now we can already see Zoxon going for a lap.
Yes, indeed. So he'll try and improve that 8th position as you have yellow flags and the EA's camera angles and improve it. Never disappointing, as we just missed him going around the center S's. But here he goes now through the Retta Posta with DRS open. Try and stay close to the apex so you don't go wide, and that's exactly what he's done. Almost did go wide, but no invalidation for him. He'll catch up a bit of traffic though, coming through sector 2. So he's gonna have to be aware of that, or maybe coming into sector 3 exactly. Ooh, I thought he's almost losing the rear a bit, but here he comes now through turn 11. Not turn 11, sorry. Now approaching turn 10. Oh, he's drifting a bit, and that's definitely lost him a big amount of time. And has he backed out a bit? I don't think he has. To try and salve and he's lost another amount of time, and that's unfortunately I think his lap over and quite possibly his qualifying over. Will he go into the pit to try again? He'll maybe try again. I don't know. He's still low on battery.
I don't think so because 1 minute before the end of the session is gonna be quite tight for Zoxon as everybody is going out now.
Yep, including.
And I believe, now Shinada in a lap, Balta in a lap as well.
Yeah, but let's check around the board. Slinks will be starting his fast lap, but Phil Malone at the moment is ahead of everyone else in the pack, so we'll be on board with him as we check down the field. Is he actually? I think he might be, so we'll just stick on board with him in case other drivers set their laps. Blazer. Let's check Blazer. No, okay, right. So it is Phil Malone. That will be the first across the line behind all these current drivers. We are ticking down. Less than a minute to go in qualifying, so the people saying that outlaps will have to beat is Kateshi and Adidas. Here comes Phil across the line, 4th fastest. It's a decent improvement by the German driver, but will it be enough to stay there? So let's check down the board. Steph Games, oh no, not Steph Games, Blazer. He comes across the line, 108.8. It's a very disappointing result for the Red Bull drivers, unless Steph Games. No, that's
as
it.
Links going for the last sector is getting a huge slipstream by the Alpha Tauri.
Here he comes and he goes pole. He goes pole position.
Wow.
By almost just a 10th, and he improves by a decent margin to take pole position. Big Yossa goes 4th fastest. Any other drivers setting their laps, it will be AJ. Let's see what he does. Right now, Slinks is on pole, but maybe Adidas, I think, he's all coming across the line. AJ goes 3rd fastest.
And now
he's on a big
Idealis doesn't want to give up with his pole position. He's still improving, I believe.
But as we see on the track map, his lap is invalidated. So currently, Slinks is still on pole, but does any driver have any reply to it?
Maybe
across the line,
Big
7th.
Yossa?
I think Big Yossa, I think he is still on his lap. I thought he was going a bit slow. Or is he going?
Yeah.
I think he's going.
Yeah, I believe it's done. It's done.
He went neutral. Zoxon not improving, and
Balta boxing. Yeah, so it's a P1. Yep. P1 for Slinks. Wow.
So there we go then.
Great job by Slinks.
Yeah.
So we have Slinks P1 followed by Idealis, P2 AJ, P3 Kubaito, Josa, Phil Malone, Kateshi, Zoxon, Coolest, Shinade, and to complete the top 10. Then Balta, Blazers, Steph Games, Team Blash, perhaps, Kiziel and Cooper, which both retired and the last one disqualified. So, personally, I can say Slinks impressed me the most. I will never expect a pole position. He redeemed himself from yesterday's race. and is looking pretty confident to win the race. What do you think?
Yeah, he'll hopefully to start where he left off last race in Abu Dhabi, where he won the race, and pick up a third race win of the season. But honestly, we should prop ideas as well. I think on his first attempt he did go first, so props to him. He'll start on the front row alongside Slinks, and we'll definitely get a very meaty first run into turn one. So yeah, so Sledden already went through the qualifying results for you, and I think yeah, fair enough. We'll have to wait for the race, so we'll go into a short intermission, and we'll catch you then, I guess. And welcome back for the main race in Interlagos. And we're definitely hoping for this one to be a very fun one, as it always is in Interlagos. Now let's check. So then, what strategy do our drivers have today? Only 4 soft runners and 4 medium runners. Rest are on hards. So the soft runners in Idealis, so he's looking to get a quick run off the line to overtake Slinks and try and make up a decent gap. Maybe a safety car to improve his chances, but we'll have to wait and see. As this Nadewell and perhaps and Cooper also on the softs at the back. It's not really my ideal tyre choice if you're starting at the back in Interlagos, but we'll see how that works out for them. And we have our 3 medium runners in the midfield here, 6th, 7th, and 8th, with Slinks on pole position, also on the mediums. So both Astons are starting on the medium tyres. So let's see how the strategy plays out. There is your possible race strategies, but maybe these drivers will possibly think otherwise. So we'll have to see for ourselves in just a few moments' time as the drivers will go to the starting grid to take their starting positions.
Yeah, very interesting strategies between every driver. We see a lot of variety because, as we already know, Brazil is a very short track, and it allows pretty much every sort of strategy. Slinks is gonna have a safe approach, while Ideales is gonna gamble on a safety car, like pretty much a lot of drivers actually. So let's see how it plays out. But here we go, last race of season 6 LRC Tier 2. Let's go.
Yep, definitely. It's been quite the season, I think. I was commentating mid-season, but anyways, here we are then. No good camera angle supplied, so we'll just have to see the lights on, ages on board. Now here we go then. Third light, fourth light, fifth light. And it's go for the final season in LRC. Idealis getting I think a very solid race start. Bit of lag for me. Sorry, but I think Idealis is taking the lead. They crashed. The front row sitters have crashed. Slinks is out.
Wow.
Slinks into the runoff. Kuba
No
jumped
way.
AJ. There's lots of movement down the field, and let's see about down the field. Nadewell and Zoxon pretty close together. Here comes Kulis and Big Yossa. Big Yossa jumping him, but Big Yossa going wide and Kulis ahead of him now. Phil Malone thinks straight up into third, obviously with the crash with his teammate. But Slinks starting from pole position and all the way down to dead last. This is the same situation when Sebastian Vettel got spun around by a couple of cars and now is all the way down to dead last. So will he try and perform that comeback that Vettel did back then, or will he scrap for just no points at all? But we do know he's a very fast driver, so we'll have to wait and see. Now let's check down into the front. Idealis leading, but obviously don't know what really happened between the two. The two of your front row sitters are crashing towards her, but the stewards will deal with that as he now sets the fastest lap. And also already there's pit stops probably for front wing damage. My F6 doesn't work, so I don't know. I can't check. Let's check.
Yeah.
I think yeah.
Too many things happen too fast.
Yeah,
we cannot keep up, unfortunately. Yeah, fancy first lap as LRC never disappoint us.
Yes, indeed.
Drama-wise, but yeah, a lot of people already boxing because of front wing damage. DLS had a very clean start and is doing what he hoped. So to lead and to extend his gap as Kugaito with us keeps in touch with the DRS. Phil Malone really behind us, and then both Mercedes in a very solid 4th and 5th position. And yeah, no position gain for Bottas. He stays P11, but he's on our tire compound and he has no damage, so everyone has a chance now.
Yep, as I said back in qualifying, he'll definitely get meat into turn 1 as now he sets another fastest lap. And now we have got to the 3rd racing lap, which means DRS is enabled, so it gives you an extra speed down the straight like here at the Retro Posta. And Kuba currently is within DRS range, but not enough to catch him as Adidas is trying to move out the slipstream. But we also got the likes of Phil, AJ, and Coolest close behind each other. As actually, Coolest is now out of DRS range, as so his name was a yellow flag. I think it's Cooper. Something's happened to Cooper. I think he was fine with Tim Blash, or it's either Kizzy or past him. He was fine with Tim Blash. If something maybe happened towards them too, sorry. Or maybe something happened to Cooper, but we'll wait and see if they provide any clips. As Idealist now Cooper out of DRS range for the current time being.
Actually, I don't think so. It's very close. Ooh. I believe he doesn't have DRS. Yeah, he doesn't. Phil Malone actually has a chance to overtake him.
So Idealist timed that to perfection. Now here comes Phil Malone down the inside in turn 1. It makes a very simple move. Now Kuba I think Kuba's trying to fight it, but he will have DRS coming into coming down the straight as we have now more movements down the field, perhaps, and Steph, but we'll look towards the field in Cuba. Here he comes. He's going to think better of it. No crazy dive bombs. I think he's a bit too further down for that.
Yeah, and I believe now Kubaito is gonna sit back and follow Phil Malone as he leads the hard tire compound. Let's see. Okay, AJ managed to stay in DRS with Kubaito, so here follows. Oh, actually, Coolest lost touch with his Mercedes teammate. Shinade caught up to Coolest, and now, yeah, it's pretty much a DRS game between the top three, and then for the top five. Yeah.
Yeah, but one battle that is very close is the two Red Bull teams in both Red Bulls, and perhaps I think they were fairly close, close coming through Sector 2. But let's see what happens here now. As also got the eye up on the other cars. Here comes perhaps round the outside. And will he make it stick? He's going to make it stick, but Blazer will try and fight it back as he will also have DRS coming into this straight. So it's a switcheroo with DRS as it is said. And now here he comes. No. Ooh, Steph Games trying to make a move on his teammate. He thought about it, but thought better of it.
Yeah. Yeah, as I said, pretty much it's a big DRS game, as perhaps he's gonna try and use the advantage of his tires to actually catch up to the to fight for the 5th position. As yeah, pretty much everybody is on a DRS window, and apart from Kiziel, Cooper, and then Joe Saslings and Katechi, which are pretty much for now out of the race, but we never know if a safety car is gonna happen.
Ooh,
Actually, we have a swap.
Yeah, I think a bit of a team game from or is it team game, because now AJ is overtaking Kudist again. But meanwhile in the back there's all sorts of action, and that's who is that? He's the Alpine of Nadewell, and he's into the barriers and made a whole mess of that while trying to overtake the two Mercedes. But Mr. Zoxon, he's still behind the two Mercedes. Will he try and make a move up into it? Oh, he spun and he loses it. He loses the rear. I think colliding into AJ.
And now Blazer is gonna get the better of it, as he's gonna try and make a move against Mr. Zoxon side by side, and Blazer goes through.
Look at they make contact. Perhaps and Steph Games make contact on the rear. It's all very close. Down to midfielders now. Bolter, he's gonna try and take action of it. Trying to go in towards turn 10. We'll try a little dive bomb. No, we won't. But it's still very close between these guys.
And we can already see, wow, Zoxon trying to have a look against Blazer in that corner. And now we're gonna add in the third sector AJ without DRS, and now it's gonna be a very big fight. 3 wide.
AJ trying to defend his life. I saw collision. AJ is defending for his life. Here comes the Red Bulls 3 wide into turn 1.
Wow.
There's lots of bumping. Everyone's still. There's no massive crash, but there's a lot of collision. Speaking of massive crash, no, it's just switches down the midfield. Here comes Bolter round the outside of AJ, or not. But look at the streak of cars coming down into. It's 3 wide. It's 3 wide. Nothing has happened yet, but they still make it out alive. But there's still wheel to wheel now coming into Ferradura. Any overtakes happening here? No, there isn't. They're still very close together. This just came out of nowhere, all these streak of cars. They're still side by side.
Oh my god, and now Team Blash.
Team Blash out, yeah.
Oh, they touch. Oh my god, very tight. Between the two drivers, side by side, still, as Balta thinks better of it, and now I think it is, wow, very tight between every driver. We can already see perhaps he's suffering because his tires are already dropping off. Yeah. As what a step-by-step games before.
Yeah, but between 5th and 12th is a great battle. But while all that was happening, Phil Malone from 3rd on the grid, he's not 3rd.
Actually,
not
P1.
3rd on the grid. Yeah, no, Slinks was P1, but Phil, who was 3rd at one point in this race, has overtaken Idealist, and those soft tires, I think, for the soft runners, starting to drop off a bit, as already one of the soft runners got pitted, but Steph Games has received a penalty 4 track limits. Maybe throughout all these battles he got pushed out in one of them, so we'll go down. Sorry about that.
Yeah. No, sorry.
No, you talk, please. Got interrupted, sorry.
Okay, so I can believe. I believe that Kubaito may have done a little bit mistake because he actually lost the DRS between the first two people. Phil Malone leading the Grand Prix with the Idealist actually being in P2, and now he's gonna try and charge his DRS. His ideal, it's in an ideal position because he's managing to extend his tires pretty much well, as Kateshi gets 3 seconds penalty for track limits. And now the fight doesn't stop because we have Steph Gaines, which is leading the top 5 pack.
Yep,
as he's flashing, and Blazer can have a look around. Is defending. Blazer's gonna go for it, and he goes for it.
Ooh,
a little bit touch.
Little bit of contact. The Red Bull teammate still fighting. Blazer's losing it a bit. Katesh Kizzy around the outside of I think it was Tim Blythe. Very great move. I saw.
It was
very close. But no love lost between these two Red Bulls. Mr. Zoxon trying to sneak into a 3 wide position. Coming into the Interlagos, and I missed that. I was looking at the track map. 2 Red Bulls colliding. There's a big crash. Big crash
between the Red Bull drivers. Fortunately enough, I was looking at it, and yeah, they collided, and it's a safety car.
As dear,
safety car.
I looked 1 second at the track map and I missed all that action, but involving loads and loads of drivers, and rightly so. It is a safety car. And all that was happening. It was bound. I think definitely bound to be a big collision. We'll have to see what truly happened. I will try and see it on stream again. But yeah, safety car out. So this will definitely trigger some pit stops for the soft runners. Speaking of the devil, Idealist coming into the pits. Phil Malone actually staying out, but yeah, will trigger some pit stops. And
interesting choice for Phil Malone that actually decides to stay out, as everybody pretty much is gonna box.
Yeah, box for new mediums.
Yeah, I wish there was a rewind button, because we could have already seen that the Red Bulls they were fighting between themselves pretty hard, and the collision for me it was kind of expected, and it happened. And now everybody has a chance to be back in the race, as Slinks, as everybody has stopped, and now Slinks has his opportunity to climb up the how do you say it? Sorry, I forgot how to say it. So go ahead.
The fields?
Yeah, through the field, exactly.
Okay,
Thank you, Kvyatbona.
But Nadewell was pitted a few laps early, so he's choosing to stay out on the 3-lap older mediums. I think it's a very good call to try and at least maintain positions. As I know, I think everybody has made their stops, apart from Phil Malone. Which will he be staying out on these 9-lap mediums, or will he reevaluate in this strategy mind and go again in the pits, or maybe will he choose to stay out? But yeah, big collision between the 2 Red Bulls, and caused a very big chain reaction down at the Cedar de Lago. And this is the biggest Turkey 2010 moment if I've ever seen one.
Okay, so let's recap. Safety car, and we have Phil Malone leading with all the mediums, 10-lap mediums. Then we have Idealist that actually his strategy paid off, because he got rid of his soft and now he's hard, probably looking to go until the end. Then we will Kubaito, new mediums, coolest new mediums, Doxon, Kiziel, from almost dead last to P6. Oh, sorry, what are you saying?
Oh yeah, no, sorry to interrupt, but both Tim Blythe pitting, Tim Blythe really valuing his strategy, going onto the hard tires, and the I think it was Blazer, he was pitting for front wing. So I'm quite intrigued about that strategy call, but as we just await for all the drivers to huddle up again, so we can get this restart underway as quickly as possible. As Phil Malone still I think he's going to choose to stay out on these new mediums. So already in lap 11, he's going to have to do some big defending in order to maintain first place.
pretty optimistic. The choice of Phil Malone probably is betting to another safety car to maintain track position, but it's very hard. It's very hard because everybody just pitted, and yeah, it's gonna be a big job to do for Phil to actually try and win this Brazil Grand Prix. But for now, it's not disappointing at all. We have seen such great battle and
Yeah.
yeah, such drama that only F1 LFC can give to our watchers, viewers actually, not watcher. What am I saying? Give me a break, please.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. But I just saw on my pop up, in my top left corner, Blazer just speaking to Steph Games to never race again. So I think that's his verdict on the crash that happened. But maybe, obviously, as we see, we'll see clips of that crash, and yeah, it was a pretty big crash. So I think now, with Blazer approaching the back of the pack, I think this will be the lap until we go to lap 13, where we will get a restart. And let's check before the restart. Let's check the position gains, with Kvyatbona being the biggest winner, and both Slinks and AJ, of course, Slinks with the collision at the. Slinks, of course, with the collision at the first lap of the race, and AJ, who was actually fine with his teammate, now all the way down to 13th, but maybe pit stops already like regulate the order. The others big winners, especially Kvyatbona, who from 16th up to 6th, and of course was a big Yossa and the Kateshi also losing lots of positions. But yeah, that is all the grid changes, and Idealis still starting where he was. He's still into second, as is Nadewell in 10th.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. As we said, the Balta and Kiesel are having a pretty tough fight for P4 in the leaderboards, in the standings. And yeah, let's see. Oh, safety car in this lap. So the race gonna resume now.
Yep, so I did say this will be the lap, as now Phil Malone with 11 laps of medium tyres. I think he's already, has he already gone? No, he hasn't. I thought it's just the camera angle that thought it, but here we go now. Let's be on board with him. When will he pull the trigger on that throttle? He's gonna try and approach the barriers as quick as, so he'll try and tie up that inside line. But here we go, underway for Brazil. It's already 3 wide in turn 1, 2 wide in turn 1, and this restart is already chaotic as a Haas. I think it's a Haas of Cooper.
Yeah,
yes,
oh my God. Oh,
Cooper,
wow.
and there's another massive crash, and, and Cooper bumped it. Cooper has spun, and it's already happened down into turn 1. Nadewell, Steph Games, Cooper, and Big Yossa all involved in that crash, especially Tim Blythe, and that's another, and it's a virtual safety car, not a safety car, and we already have a chaotic turn 1 incident in a safety car restart. This track never fails to entertain, ever.
Yeah, not an ideal restart, as yeah. I believe 10 cars just crashed to each other. I saw like I saw an ass being horizontally on the first sector as the Red Bull probably touched him, and wow, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
As I said before, it's tough to keep up with all these incidents. Unbelievable, actually unbelievable. As Idealis already overtook Phil.
Yep, Idealis already overtook, and now we have green flag conditions. We're back underway. Let's hope it doesn't happen again, as now we have Coolest all over the rear of Phil Malone. He's going to try and make it into turn 1. No DRS, of course, for this lap only. As they're fighting into turn 1. Will Coolest make the move? Phil Malone is on 13 lap older medium tires, of course. As here comes Cooper, he's gonna try around the outside. Steph Games retired into the pits though, so not on track action. But speaking of on track action, another collision. Cooper losing the front, colliding with I think it was Coolest. As now Slinks all the way up into 6th after that miserable turn 1 action. Here comes Cooper diving out of nowhere, and that never works. I don't know.
You cannot do that.
Definitely cannot do that. I don't know what he was thinking, but now perhaps it's straight with him. Cooper is losing all over, and Cooper he's causing so much chaos down the field, and he has absolutely lost the plot as Cooper. Because he is not in control of that car. That car is in control of him, because I do not know what's happening to Cooper. all the way
Yeah.
from starting third, now all the way down into the midfield. So let's go back up to the front. As with Kvyatbona, DRS now back on the line. Here comes Kvyatbona round the outside of Phil. Phil still on those medium tyres, still hasn't made his pit stop. And now the two Aston Martins coming close together. Not coming close together in terms of collision, but Phil Malone will not have to fight this because his teammates on the different strategies. Now he sets the fastest sector for now. AJ making the move on Blazer. I think a very, very great move from the Interlagos now into Ferrandura. And we will be behind the hard runner of perhaps. And now let's check back up the field. Idealus still bolting, still in front, building a very great gap as he did back at the start. There's an is that Tim Bleich or is that, I think it's an Alpine.
Yeah, Shinoda spun.
He's definitely spun. I'll call him Shinoda now from now on.
Now Blazer and Kvyatbona fighting between each other, going side by side into the last sector. Okay, Blazer for now keeps the position, but Kvyatbona is gonna have the DRS. Now they're gonna fight between each other. I don't know if Blazer does have the DRS. It doesn't look so. And Kvyatbona goes for a move as Kvyatbona gets the fast lap, and Mikis Doxon actually going for a move against Phil Malone, and Kateshi going for a move of Kvyatbona. They touch and Kvyatbona keeps the 10th position. Unbelievable fight. And now AJ against Perhaps, is he gonna go for a move? And no, he doesn't. He stays behind Perhaps as now Zoxon is gonna try and make a move against Phil Malone. For now, it's kind of blocked. Is he gonna go for a dive bomb? Yeah, it doesn't look so.
Yeah, no, it's very tight. I think Phil Malone's still out on those 15 lap old medium tires. So maybe is he trying to one stop, or I think he'll go on the hards for this one. But maybe I think Phil Malone trying a one stop on this race. But
now Kvyatbona hold the way back to the DRS with Coolest. They're gonna fight Slinks. From that last, he's actually fourth. Unbelievable place for Slinks.
Great recovery.
As now Kvyatbona going for the move against Coolest. He has the job done. Cool. As now Coolest is gonna have the DRS to charge back as Balta makes a move against him.
Very close. It looked very close from my angle. Balta will try switch back around the outside. He's gonna have DRS, but here comes Mr. Zoxon making it 3 wide out of nowhere, and he'll jump 2 cars to make it 5th place for him. And there's another streak of cars happening down from, I think, let's check Mr. Zoxon down from Blazer. Blazer not fairly close, but still it's a big streak of cars nonetheless. As Idealus now still in the lead of this race, but now we have another big pack of cars forming as now perhaps trying to move round the outside, but now into turn 10 thinks nothing of it, as we now have Mr. Zoxon leading the pack, not fairly close and chaotic as it was last time. So let's see what the field has in store for us here, as now we go down the main straight. Phil Malone open DRS, but Balta is very close to him, so here he comes Balta. Will he try a dive bomb to turn 1? Phil Malone closing off that racing line, so no overtake for him, but he will have an overtake. He will have a run down the straight of Ferringer.
Coolest and Slinks
and Coolest, they were colliding, but nonetheless Slinks has got that move done and is straight back up into the podium fight. Now Balta and Phil Malone still fighting each other. There's still no move happening. Maybe down the straight. Ooh, AJ trying to dive bomb. He almost looked to be going around the outside of Balta, or down the inside, sorry. As another dive bomb moving here. No, there isn't, into turn 10. But there's a dive bomb for Kuba. He gets ahead of Perhaps, making a bit of contact, but Perhaps is still with him. And he would try and make a move into.
Contact. To yield.
No yielding whatsoever. But we have Balta and AJ before the DRS straight. There's loads of movements down the field again. Kuba spun. There's a big crash. Another big crash. Kateshi Cooper involved, perhaps
And
also
there
involved
is a
another safety car.
car.
And the safety cars don't stop coming. There was a really,
Wow.
really massive crush coming down the straight. Kuba was round, and everything popped off at that moment. I'll clip it so in case no one else some clips for
And
it. But yeah,
yeah, and Phil Malone, which I believe he was doing the dance of the safety car. Now his prayers are finally achieved as he has its safety car, and pretty much he has a big chance to win. As everybody, actually, Kiesel caught up to Idealist. Wow,
oh
what
yeah,
a pace! What a strong pace for the McLaren driver, and what a strong pace for the Aston Martin driver, which is Blinks. Unbelievable pace for him.
oh yes. Yeah, Kizzy now making 14 positions. So yeah, incredible pace from him. It's also Slinks, obviously, with the turn one collision, now back straight back up into third. But Phil Malone, I think he did a very great job on the tyres. He's still in sick, and he has a free pit stop. Idealist being caught out by Kizio. He wanted to, he forgot to go into the pit entry, and now Kizio has jumped him in the pit lane. But will that be the answer if they just have some good standard stops? As we now see Idealist.
Oh, Slinks for soft.
Yeah, Kizio's
Slinks
still
with
in the
soft.
lead, but Idealist now straight behind him. An error from Idealist. He thought, maybe should I pit or maybe should I extend those hard tires, but he thought otherwise, and now Kizio into the lead of the race from 16th position.
First.
First, actually, yeah, from first and
Yeah, we get it. Don't worry.
yeah. Look,
Wow.
I can't keep up.
I can say that Slinks is very brave as he put the soft tires. He's very confident of his pace, but
Oh yeah.
will it be enough to actually win the race? Because 10 laps with soft mediums is kind of optimistic, as we can see some jumpings.
Not 10 laps, it's 17 laps to go.
Yeah, 17 laps. I can't count. Sorry, people. Yeah, very optimistic by Slinks. As again, our leaderboard order is pretty much all over the place because we have, as Kvyatbona said, Kiesiel from P16 to P1, Idealist P2, Slinks coolest, which had a very great race because he managed to back out from every sort of trouble. Then Zoxon, P5, pretty solid. Phil Malone, that also is on soft. I didn't see that. So Phil Malone going very aggressive. Then Balta with mediums, AJ with mediums, perhaps Blazer, and then Shinade, Tim, Big Joe, Cooper, and Baito last.
I just want to try something real quick. If I can just.
To show the clip.
Yeah, to try and show them what happened exactly at the. And here we are.
He wants to yield.
Oh, sorry. So I can just mute the. So I just don't hear your voice again.
Oh, Kvyatbona doxed? No?
Was you? Nah. Oh yeah, no. I think I've been doxed.
Okay, let's see it again.
anyways, so I could just hurry up with this. Ooh. So
Oh my god.
It was down the
Oh
field.
my god.
Perhaps was in. Obviously, this is an optimal turning, but he collected Kateshi as well. Very unlucky because he was just a passenger in that. But I think he bumped into perhaps, and that sent him going round. And yeah, that's basically
quite the domino effect.
Yeah, that's basically caused everything that happened. Everything that happened for this safety car. So yeah, quite a mad situation. Also, already 2 safety cars in this race with 16 laps to go. No safety car in this lap for just now, so we'll have to wait another lap. No, I haven't been doxxed. Stop scaring me. I've not been doxxed. It hasn't shown any IP address in there. Anyhow, that's because this race is already making me stressed already. So let's see what the restart has in store for us. Will it be another turn one calamity, or will everyone actually make it through this time?
Yeah, let's just find out. Again, now Idealist is in a very tough spot because he was actually managing pretty well, but he has a strong McLaren ahead and a very strong Aston Martin behind. So, is he gonna claim the victory, or we're gonna have a different winner? That's the real question. Because everybody pretty much is in the fight. Because Slinks in the soft, Coolest on soft, Zoxan on mediums, Phil Malone on soft. Like, yeah, it's we're gonna have such a big overtakes between everybody in this pack because pretty much they have all the same pace, and it's gonna be interesting who's gonna manage to win this Grand Prix. As I believe the safety car is going in this lap.
Yes, obviously everyone. Now I'm together, so we'll have to wait and see. Yep, there we are. Safety car in this lap. So then, first safety car restart didn't end well. Let's hope this one ends well. So we do have to just weigh up on the drivers. But here we go then. This time it was Phil Malone, and now it's Kvyatbona leading, of course, from 16th position. So it's a very great recovery from him. But let's see, what will he do on this? Will he go a bit late, or will he just go early? Phil Malone, ideally straight behind him. He's doing a Verstappen, but here goes Kvyatbona pulling the trigger, and now we are back underway. Let's hope for no chaos. Here we go then, all side by side, and for the first time ever,
Slinks lost it.
Oh, Big Yossa had to ruin it, and Slinks also lost it. Loads of positions lost for Slinks. What was a very great recovery from him. Now down into 10th, and he's going to do yet another recovery. But Kvyatbona still maintaining the lead of the race, with Idealist following close behind. And yeah, while I was said nothing happening at turn one, Big Yossa just had to do a little spin. So yeah, I've been proven wrong.
Yeah, very unlucky for Slinks that sees himself again down to P9 as Idealis actually had a very great start and is on touch with Kvyatbona. They're pretty equal on pace, and is he gonna go straight into attack? Let's see. As Coolest also is very close. The top three is very close to each other.
Yeah, but Idealist is I think he's closer to Kvyatbona. Here they go. The two lead to the fight for the win of the race. Kvyatbona still has that bit of advantage. He's going to keep the position, but never mind. Idealist will go straight ahead, but Kvyatbona will go another straight ahead. But Coolest, while all that's happening, he's coming across.
Oh, he's gonna go for the double overtake. Let's see.
Here comes Coolest into tight. Ooh, bit close. But coming out, there's Interlagos now into Ferrandura. They're still side by side. Coolest on the soft tires. Something's happened down into the Interlagos. Tim Bleich almost collecting Big Yossa. He's spun around, but it's still all happening down at the front of the field this time.
Oh,
Ideas and Coolest. They touch again. Idealist straight into the Lenovo board, and now he's dropped loads of positions. Phil Malone now ahead. Of course, he was pitting and waited for a safety car that came his way, and he's pulled a good advantage.
Yeah, he's not gonna be happy about the contact between him and Coolest as Kvyatbona still leading Coolest behind, and Phil Malone seeing himself in P3 as Cooper gets 3 seconds penalty for track limits, and Idealist sends it, and
they've contact again. Phil Malone loses it through the contact of Idealist, and he's made out of position, but Phil Malone has dropped down the field. Now here comes AJ and Coolest straight back up together, but he has to overtake Idealist to be second and third, collecting big points for Mercedes in the constructors battle. For I think second, and now let's see Tim Bleish get a penalty, and there's a spin, loads of spins. Blazer resets the track. Phil Malone.
Oh my god!
There's so
And now
much
Kubaito
action.
side by side with Cooper, and they touch. Oh my! Big.
Action,
Interesting
just
things between.
it's just action, just chaos, just pandemonium here at Sao Paulo. And as course as we love to see some action, we'd also love to see some clean racing, and I don't think there's been a fact today mostly for this race.
As Coolest goes for the move against Kizial, there you go, and here comes Coolest, P1, net P1, and Kizial is gonna try and follow him because he knows that for now Coolest has the advantage of the tires. He's gonna try and stick with him in the DRS section, as Ideales is not done yet, and it's very close between the two of them as Kizial goes again for the move and he claims P1.
Yep, it's all happening, but Coolest is trying to switch back through into Ferrandura. We don't see much overtakes in Ferrandura happen. It will end well. It will end well, but Idealist is straight up with him. They almost touch. Idealist is straight back out.
Oh, yellow flag.
There's a sector 2 incident. It's Kuba. He's round. Kuba starting third this race. Very disappointing race from the Alfa Romeo driver. But now as we look back up the field, it's now a 5-car battle. They're very close together for the lead of the race. And it's all shifted, and the grid has been absolutely shifted as now we approach the start-finish straight to approach 10 laps to go in Interlagos. What will happen throughout these 10 laps? We're about to find out. As now here comes Coolest, or will he come? But he won't. He won't.
Yeah, he's trying to make pressure to the young McLaren driver as he picks the DRS. Ideales still in P3, looking for any opportunities to snatch that P2 position as AJ still within the three guys ahead of him. Then we have Zoxon, Slinks, Walter, perhaps Shinade, Cooper.
Slinks now back into the fight for the for first place. It's an all 6-car battle for the lead because they are very close together, and just about anything can happen if you get a bit too trigger happy down the straight. There's definitely collisions as we saw this race in between the Alfa Romeo and Kateshi. Of course, Kateshi out of the race sadly, and because obviously nothing he could do throughout that incident. But let's see now. Idealist, very loads of pace, obviously using a load of battery, is Idealist. He'll make the move down to turn 1. He'll make it fairly simple, but Kulis will have the DRS coming down the other straight. So let's see what he'll do.
Yeah, I believe that Kulis is already suffering because Kateshi left the session. And yeah, Kulis, I believe his tires are starting to drop off as he tries and have a look around the outside for Idealist, but Idealist keeps the position as perhaps overtakes Balta.
Yep.
But not overtakes because they're actually going side by side, very tight between the two of them, but perhaps stays ahead, so perhaps P7.
Yep, so the soft runners are now starting to drop off, and the medium runner will definitely get loads of pace, especially with Kulis and AJ, because AJ has now caught up to his teammate again. So will Mercedes try and play a team game here, because obviously different tyres, or will they have a fair on-track battle? We await
Let's
to
find
see.
out now, because AJ is very close to Kulis. Kulis almost dropping off from the top two guys, so it would be a wise choice to let AJ go, but he's not quite near to him, as he's probably gonna try and have a look against his teammate on the next nearest zone, as we see Cooper going P9 against Shinade, but let's focus on AJ. Is he gonna go for a move? Kulis he doesn't seem to defend, and AJ doesn't seem to attack. So for now, Kulis stays P3, as there is still fighting between Perhaps and Balta. Perhaps manages to defend. Slinks already caught up to the top 5, with Zoxon staying in the DRS section, DRS zone, looking for an opportunity, and pretty much, yeah, they're in a big DRS group.
Train.
As Coolest actually drops off from DRS of Idealist, and
Oh
this
yes.
might be the opportunity for AJ to go and get the P3.
So I think it'll definitely be a fair on-track battle now. I think we do know AJ has quite a lot of pace, so he may catch up to the drivers ahead in Idealist and Kvyatbona. But now, what will Mercedes do down the straight? DRS enabled. Coolest doesn't have any DRS, but he's not looking to be slowing down, or will he be looking to slowing down? I think he is. No moves.
Yeah, he's letting him through.
Yep, no moves currently. But here comes Bolter, and perhaps these guys have been fighting it for the past few laps, and now perhaps Bolter ahead of the AlphaTauri, but perhaps will try and make a move down into the Interlagos, going straight down the Retroposta, and he's done exactly that. And now the two leaders, Nadewell's got a penalty, and so has I thought it was Idealist that said the penalty, but Nadewell has
No, they're still clean.
received the penalty. But the two main contenders for the lead currently in Kvyatbona and Idealist, both on the same set of tires, and Kvyatbona obviously. Idealist with that pit error which is proving very costly from Idealist, so you have to try and retrieve that lead. So here we go now through the straight, DRS open. Let's see what Idealist does. Here he comes, using any battery. He's not low on battery, so maybe he's trying to. Yes, Kvyatbona.
Yeah, he's playing tactical.
Yeah, Kvyatbona also going very slow, but it's also allowing
Yeah,
AJ to catch up to the both of them.
Yeah, I believe that Idealist, since he doesn't have any treat.
Oh, Mrs. Oxen was off. Sorry to interrupt you. I think something happened between Slinks and Mrs. Oxen. I think Mrs. Oxen he had no space and had to go a bit wide. So that's just happened, but no collisions. Thankfully, is now perhaps, and Bolter's still fighting at it.
Yeah. Okay, so Beccarit, Idealist, P2, Kiziel, P1. So AJ actually has a tough job because he needs to get into the DRS zone to have a chance to win the race, but the gap, it's not looking promising. 1.7, it's gonna be very, very difficult to catch up to them. It depends if Kiziel wants to play strategy and wants to hold Idealist actually to let AJ to let AJ to Idealist DRS, but for now it doesn't look so. So the top two are running away from the rest of the field. As Idealist, is he gonna go for the overtake? No, he does not.
It's indeed, but someone who has gone for the overtake is Coolest. And now Coolest and Slinks straight back up with AJ. He's dropped seconds to the leaders in front. We must still Bolton perhaps still going at it, switching positions all round, but he will definitely get a big run coming into Retroposta. And here he goes now, approaching to Interlagos, and we'll get that move done. So it's just a game of DRS checking between these two. But yeah, AJ also, I wanted to mention, he's very low on battery, so it's going to be quite impossible to catch up to the two guys in front. But the two guys in front also saving their battery, so they can have one last lunge at probably the last lap. We did, and with now 4 laps to go in Interlagos.
Okay, so I was looking on the tires. They're pretty much everybody's even on tires. 12 laps all the soft and 12 laps all medium. As now, again, DRS section, is he gonna go for the overtake? He does not, he leads. As the coolest may have some... is he gonna go for the move? No, he does not. But Slinks is very close. He smells the opportunity. He wants to be in that top 3 fight. As DRS now enable, Coolest probably is gonna attack to defend. But Slinks looks closer to Coolest than Coolest close to IJ. But yeah, no overtakes by now.
Let's check down the field. Cooper getting involved in the action. Obviously, after a bit of incidents, he's straight back up to the points. But I think he's...
Oh, contact between Jose and Kubaito?
Oh, there is lots of action. Kubaito having a nightmarish race. Obviously started from 3rd and has toppled all the way down the order. So this is not the race he wanted to have, and he
Oh,
makes
wow.
contact. He makes contact. I thought Big Guzzo was gonna spin, but he hasn't, and keeps it on track. But yeah, that was happening as now we shift back to the two front runners. Let's check. Will Idealist yield? I think he's still yielding. He's very fast though, as Idealist. Still without the slipstream, he's still He's still
Yeah, but
equal.
look at this. AJ actually very close for the DRS. He might have an opportunity now.
yes.
As yeah, he's getting the DRS, and Slinks and Kules are fighting. And Slinks makes the move, but Kules is gonna have the DRS.
Yeah,
Is Slinks gonna keep the position? Also, Slinks gets the DRS. Slinks goes defensive. Kules goes to try around the outside. A little
There's
bit
a bit of
touch,
lag.
but
I'm not catching him much, and Slinks has overtaken. I've got a bit of lag, but that was a very great move round the down the inside from to Coolest at the center S's, and he's still driving a fairly great race. Of course, with all the incidents, he's still back him into fourth and still has a light contention for the podium.
Yeah, top 5 is all within the DRS zone. What a fight. But we have 2 laps to go.
Yeah, this was the season finale corker we definitely wanted here in NLC. As now we tick down to the fight to the finish. Start finish straight. Will he use the ERS here? Not
No,
now.
he does not.
So here we go, penultimate lap, and I think on the final lap we are gonna have a really good finish, and I really can't wait for it. As you now see the movements down the field.
Is AJ gonna try to overtake Idealist to force him to make a move against Kizel? Let's see, but AJ is still far, and wow, what an amazing job by Idealist. Not giving into Kizel trap as he's still behind him. It's gonna be a very great fight between the two of them as Balta actually having a fight with Cooper. He dropped from perhaps.
Yeah, Cooper was going a bit wide and lost the position to Balta. But now here we go. The front runners down from first to second to third to fourth to fifth. All close together. And we'll have a cracking finish for the season finale at LRC. Speaking of season finale, and AJ spun around and he's out of the podium contention. But here we go now with Idealist and Kiziel. Final lap to remain. Kiziel, they're using all their battery now, and it will be the finish we always wanted in LLC. So here we go now through the center races for the final time, and now approaching Reta Posta. DRS open for Kiziel. He's gonna make another move. Here he goes through into turn 4 into the seat of the Lago. Very close together are the two, but Idealist has now jumped Kiziel, and he's gonna still remain in the lead. But coming down that main straight, we're gonna have a very tense finish as we now come through turn 7, and now into the SA. Through to turn 9. These two are still close together, but Kulis and Slinks also close together, but we'll have to focus on the leaders right now. AJ now down into 11th following that collision. As now here we go then.
Oh, actually, Idealist goes down. He's trying to bait Kiziel.
He's definitely, but Kiziel's losing it a bit, but Kiziel's now gonna have to really use all of his energy. Cooper's collided. I think
it's gonna be a photo finish.
It's gonna be, and Kiziel's gonna get it, and Kiziel's won the race. And Idealist drops down to second, 7/100ths of a second. Slinks and Kulis also having a photo finish by 200ths, and everyone coming across the line to take their deserved points. And that is how a season finale should be in Formula 1.
Wow, I have no words to describe this race. Oh my god, 76 milliseconds between the first two, and even 27 milliseconds between the third and the fourth position. Amazing battles. Wow.
Yeah.
Such an amazing race, very chaotic, very dramatic. Even me and Kvyatbona couldn't keep up with the shenanigans that happened today.
Yeah.
But wow, what a race indeed.
Indeed, what a race. I thought Kiziel might have just lost it. He looked to be slipping a bit coming out of Jinsao, but He proved us all wrong, and that also proves to be from 16th all the way to the top step of the podium, and that I think is the race of the season indeed, from
Yeah.
Kvyat and all the drivers here that attended Interlagos today. So then, after a very, very great race indeed, we'll have to count up all the positions as we see. Look at the grid starting positions all shifted together. Oh, actually, AJ started third, not Kuba. Kuba actually started behind him, but anyways, let's find out then. So, Kvyat first, and Adidas separated by only 700ths, but Kulis and Slinks separated by 200ths. And now we go down to the standard finishes. Mrs. Oxen 5th, perhaps 6th, Bolter 7th, Needwell 8th, AJ Cummins 9th, very unlucky due to that collision. Kuba also quite a terrible race, but I think he still gained a point. Of course, the penalties also shifted the order around. Phil Malone into 11th, Cooper into 12th, Blazer into 13th, Tim Bleich, he finishes with the fastest lap of the race, so it's no extra points, but still fastest lap for him. He finishes 14th, and Big Yossa 15th, and both Katechi and Steph Games out of the race in 16th and 17th respectively. And that will conclude both Sao Paulo and the LRC season. So we'll see you for the driver interviews and clips for stream. See you then.
Actually, before going away, I must say, for me, driver of the day must be for Kvyat.
Kvyat,
Wow, wow! I don't still will like honestly, great fight, and the worst driver of the day, unfortunately, I have to say, goes to Kvyat. He lost completely his mind, and he made some questionable decision of overtaking.
Okay, hang on, let me just go to. Oh dear. Okay, there we go. Just need to take a. Okay, that's okay. Well, just take.
I thought the last comments. I thought. Did
Okay,
you
right,
or
no,
did you instantly?
we'll put the intervision on. Sorry, I didn't do that. Right.
No. I thought you didn't like. I thought there was. Oh, never mind.
Okay, right, yeah.
I
Okay,
thought I
anyway,
was
okay,
team
right.
on the stream.
Yeah, forget about it.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
We'll see for the drive interviews, people.
Yeah. I'm not moving anywhere.
Okay then. So then, welcome to the final driver interview session.
I'm
Just
back.
yeah, just so you know, we're back on the driver interviews. I just counted up the standings, and I'll try and remember them the best I can.
What is it?
So let's see. So the final driver standings, if I my maths is good, it's Kizil second. Bolter, I think, is up into third. Bah, 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 bah. Wait, how much points is seventh?
Who?
How much points is seventh? So it's 6 points for seventh.
Oh my god, wait. Let me see if I can get the screenshot. I haven't seen the screenshot yet. So F1 points system. Okay, so what do you want to know?
Seventh.
Okay, P7 is 6 points.
6 points, which puts him currently on 103. So that's put him a point towards Phil. So he gets. I think he gets third. I think.
Who?
Wait, let me recount. We've got fucking Kiziel up into second. So Kiziel second, Bolter P3,
Okay, so who's P3 again?
Bolter.
Okay, Kisier P2, Balta P3.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, I can't do this. I'm just gonna do the interviews, man. I can't be bothered.
Yeah, can't be asked.
Yeah, fuck maths. Okay, anyways, let's see then. Who? Okay, so Kiziel. I don't think he's in. Idealus, not in. Coolest, he finished third, so we'll get him in first. Oh wait. Oh, Kiziel is in. He's just. Does he want to be interviewed? Let me check. Hold on. Do you want to interview? Fuck off. I'm gonna give him fucking what 15 seconds to respond. Okay, there we go. Speak of the devil. Right, then let's get Kiziel in our race winner. Hello, hello,
Hello.
hello. Okay, so then I am briefly counted the standings as and in the final standings you have finished as a runner up, and of course I think very deservedly, which has shown this race especially, from 16th on the grid all the way up into first. So I think it's a very great race from you. Can you tell us through exactly what happened through the race, please?
Well, this race was crazy. So on the first lap, I realized, like during the formation lap, I realized that I had my force feedback on maximum because I was playing R Factor the other day, and my steering wheel couldn't really take that force feedback. So then for like first 4 laps, I was trying to sort my force feedback, and I was like 5 seconds behind the train. At some point, my in-game steering wheel was shade, but my steering wheel was at a 45-degree angle, so like I had to fix this. And then I was just, driving around. I think it was like lap 9 that the first safety car came out, and every single time I start on hards in this league, there's always a safety car. So I boxed, and then I was just hoping another safety car will come out because then I'll probably finish like, I don't know, P5 max. And then it did. And then I knew the guy in front of me, Idealus, I think.
Yeah.
He was hoping to he was hoping as long as he stays out, I will stay out as well. So I just kind of made him think I'm staying out, and then in the last second I dived into the pits, and then he kind of slotted in behind me, so I gained a position. And then me and the Idealers just played chess for like 10 laps towards the end, and I
Yeah.
just wanted him to pass me, so then I have DRS on the final lap on the final straight.
Yeah, I've saw the the ERS saving you two did, and it definitely turned out to be it definitely proved well for you. Of course, a photo finish, and yeah, it was very nice to watch between you two. I think that's all from me. Leland, is there anything for you to add?
Mm, yes, like amazing race by both of you and Idealis. Very tight photo finish. What was your reaction? Your reaction to the victory? What was your first reaction?
Obviously, I was happy since I started last. I was like, if you told me that I'll finish first before the race, I wouldn't believe you. So I guess I'm happy. But as soon as he was in front of me on the final straight, I just kind of knew I'm gonna get past him anyway. I saw him flashing also when I had full battery all the time.
Yeah, I asked everything. So yeah, great job. Very you can be proud to finish the season with an high note, and hopefully we can see more of you in the next season.
Yeah, I'll probably drive next season if you have a seat for me.
Yeah, surely there will be.
Yeah, it's definitely. I think you definitely deserve one. Anyways, yeah, that'll conclude the interview, and yeah, we'll hopefully see you for next season.
Yep.
Yep. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay then. So that was Kizio, a very deserved runners up spot for him. But let's see now who is next on the list. It's gonna be Coolest, who finished P3 and also had a photo finish with Slinks. And he's streaming, and I don't care. I'll take him anyways. Salut.
Hello.
So then, P3. I don't even know where to put you in the drivers' championship. But anyways, P3, and yes, the big score of the Mercedes team. Also, another photo finish we had on track, separated by only 200ths. And yeah, it took us through the rest of your race.
Very busy. There was a lot going on, but that was, I gotta say, most importantly, with this being last race of the season and potentially last race in LSE for me, or at least for a little bit anyway.
Oh.
That was I couldn't have asked for more because it was basically start to finish non-stop entertainment, which was it was very fun. A lot of chaos to get through. Definitely wasn't the cleanest race, but
Indeed.
yeah, if you asked me to recount my race from start to finish, I could not tell you because there was so much that happened. I don't remember what was going on at the start. I'm gonna have to watch it back just to process everything. But yeah, had some really good battles in there. There was a few bits of contact that I had with Idealist first, which was because the arrow on my screen, you get a little indicator. That was gone for me, but he was apparently still alongside, so he got pushed off track a bit. So, and then also with Zaxxon, but I already spoke to him about that. It was just a little bit of an awkward situation for the first corner, but I think it was more of a racing incident than anything. But yeah, other than that though, it's great clean battles, a lot of accident avoidance, and then yeah, unfortunately the Slinks basically torpedoed AJ into the final corner on the second to last lap. So I was going to settle for fifth and just see what happened ahead, but after that I was like, nah, I've got to finish ahead of this guy now. So I was going so slowly through the middle sector trying to get all the battery I could just so that I could try and beat him on the run to the line, but he was right behind me at the final corner, so I have no idea how I stayed ahead, to be honest. But yeah, it was a very good race.
In Alonso's fashion.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Love to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was going to say it's a good way for me to bow out just about getting a podium by like whatever stupid margin it was I didn't get to see.
Yeah,
But
it's 200, so it was very close.
yeah, very happy to end it like that.
Yes. Yeah. All for what I have to say. Learn anything for you to say?
Very chaotic race. You guys had us to sweat in the in commentating, and I believe you have the title of like the weird strategies to that always goes right, and I believe this time also went right as well. So yeah, give me what were your feelings in the photo finish, because only 27 milliseconds separated you from Slinks in the P3 battle. So yeah, amazing battle. But what were your feelings like straight after the finishing line?
Straight after was just like the biggest sigh of
Relief.
relief. Yeah, exactly.
I would
crossed.
imagine. I would imagine.
Yeah, I crossed the line. And I was like, because we were both in the same call. I was just like, oh my god, holy shit, good job, man. That was so close. And then after that, I was like, oh shit, I actually just got third place. Goddamn, podium.
Yeah,
I was not
amazing.
expecting that. I came here. I was expecting to be pretty far off the pace. I was thinking like maybe a P7, P8 would be decent. I'd take that. So to be, well, I was fighting for the lead as well at one point. I just remembered that. I have no idea how that happened, and then to end up with a podium was couldn't ask for anything more.
Yeah, the LRC magic, we can say, in a way.
Indeed.
But
Yep.
everything. I have nothing else to say. Thank you, Kules, for this amazing battle between you and Slinks, and hopefully we can also see you in the next season.
All right. Thank you.
Yep, indeed. Goodbye.
All right,
See
fuck
ya.
off.
Get out, get out. Okay. Anyhow, I think it's a bit. Oh, it's the same. No, it's the same. Okay. So then let's check it again, and let's see. We got coolest, so that's done. Coolest. Slinks. What's his at?
Slinks is not in the VC, I believe.
Okay, yep. Slinks is not in. Mr. Zoxon is. He has finished fifth with a fairly standard race, I think, but he's definitely been involved in some chaos. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, so then. P-
How did you change your voice so fast, Mr. Zoxon? This is the first question.
No, it's not my voice. It's the entrance sound.
Okay.
Okay.
So you have your own intro.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
lovely,
cool.
lovely. Okay. Anyways, P5. I'm not really remembered anything from your race, but obviously still solid points and up from eighth. So I think it's a decent climb to the field. If you let's see how did you view it from your perspective?
First of all, fortunately, that is I guess the best finish I had in this season. Now that the season is over, unfortunately, could have been more. It could have been way more. I had actually good strategy. In the first safety car, I wanted to finish with the hearts. Not everyone could do that, so want to go through it, and it looked very good. The hearts stood, and I thought, yeah, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be a time when that brings me into the podium. Unfortunately, the second safety car came, so I had to go with the new mediums. Others had to go with fresh softs, in which they had like a little bit of a struggle to get it to the end. So that was my advantage. Unfortunately, that was the one scene with Coolest in turn one. He gave me enough space, but I think I turned in a bit too early, got into the grass, and lost a lot of time. So without that, maybe I could have got a podium. And it's only P5 and still something.
Yeah. So yeah, unfortunate. For you, though, it could have been way more, as you said, but P5 still, I think, solid 10 points for you on the board for the final rest of the season. So yeah, decent result either way. is all from me. Anything from Lelen?
Yes, one last question, Zoxon.
Yes.
Are you happy with your overall performance in season 6 on LRC?
No, not really.
Mm.
To be honest. Um, I think every race I had, and I had like one incident or two which has me lost a lot of positions, like spinning myself out or got spun out by others. Well, so yeah, it could have been a lot more than just 27 points, and yeah, uh, that's why I want to do better in the season.
Yeah, you surely are gonna improve in season 7, hopefully for you. And yeah, I wish you good luck, and hopefully you're gonna achieve your
Yeah.
goals.
Yeah, fortunately, the one-man army of Williams did not finish last in the constructors' title, so that's a
You
win.
can be proud of it.
Yeah, that's a win.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, it's all from us, and yeah, thank you for the interview, and we
Thank
hope to
you.
see you next season in season 7. Take care.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay, so that was Zoxon's interview. Let's now check back. So Zoxon, and perhaps he is in the interview room. Also another big gainer from 15th on the grid to 6th. So let's hear from him. Salud.
Good day.
Good day. Yes.
Is
Sixth.
that good though?
Huh?
Is that a good day actually?
Yeah, for once I had a
Good day.
decent race.
Yeah, no, you really had a decent race from 60. What was it? 15th of the grid up into 6th. So
Yeah.
a great recovery for the points. Tell us how it was from your perspective, please.
Well, I just came back from a road trip. I sat 12 hours in the car, and there was 5 minutes left of quali when I joined. And I hadn't played the game for an entire week. And so I do my singular lap of quali, get obviously the slowest time, and I do not know what happens. I get up to like 8th after 2 laps. I just kind of, you know, uh, you know, I don't know. Things happened. People crashed. I overtook people. There was a lot of stuff happening. Me and Saul switched positions for about like probably 7 laps in a row. We were just like DRS games, trying to tow each other. Yeah, pretty well. I mean, it went well. Went better than everything. Most of the other races this season. So yeah. Nothing much more to say.
Yeah, no.
I hope someone gets a penalty in front of me, so I make it another position.
Good, yeah. But yeah, like I said, great race from you. Obviously from 15 on the grid, as you said, throughout your circumstances. But yeah, it's definitely one of your better races this season, and it's good to see you get some points, especially from back of the grid charge. That's all from me. Anything from Lennon?
Yeah. So, as you said, very chaotic race. Good job on maintaining yourself out of trouble. And here's the question: did you feel your pace being better than Soul One? And how was the fight between you and him?
We were too equal on the fight. It's hard to say who would have if it was just us there. I do not know who would have come out on top. I had a slightly better pace towards the end because he was fighting with Cooper behind him, which gave me a slight more breathing room between him and me. Which kind of ended the DRS game. But if Cooper wasn't there, I do not know if I were to be 6th or 7th. So it was very close.
Okay, that's all for me. So thank you. Perhaps, hopefully, we're gonna see you in season 7 as well. And yeah, good race overall.
Yippee.
Okay. Let's hopefully we see you for the new season ahead. Take care.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay, so that was from perhaps. Now let's check down the field again. I think it was Balta that finished behind him, so we'll go to Balta and see what he has to say. Buh? Hello.
Yo, can you do that on
Hello.
stream?
I don't know. Anyway,
What? Do what?
Hello, Mr. Sauber
hello,
from
Mr.
Sauber
Penex.
Okay.
NX2.
Okay, anyways, let's check. P7 from 11th on the grid. Obviously, with an action-packed race, I tend to forget quite loads of drivers are races, but yeah, still a few points in the end. Tell us how it went from your perspective.
I guess it went quite well. I had like no pace this race, but I guess I managed to finish P7 because everyone else kept crashing. But I still lost my front wing at one point this race. Thanks to those Red Bull guys.
So?
I mean, there's not too much to say. I was just not doing much. Only thing I did was like pass perhaps, and we were just swapping positions with the DRS on the straights. That's about it for me this race.
Okay, yeah. Still chaotic as hell.
Yeah,
So
still.
yeah, not really anything to say other than it was just pure pandemonium throughout all the field. So
Yeah, it was just we did our tier 1 impression.
yeah, seeing Coolest saying commentators going to be reviewing clips for the next 6 hours. So we'll be reviewing all those. But yeah, that's all for me. Anything from that then?
Yeah, I'm gonna recycle this question because I'm very original. Do you feel like are you happy with your overall experience, with your overall stats in this season 6 of LRC?
I guess it was quite good compared to last season, but I still felt like there could be more if I didn't have some incidents. But that's racing races.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can only go forward, and yeah, hopefully we're gonna see you improved, and let's hope that you're gonna have an even greater season 7.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you for this interview, and as I always say, we hope to see you for the season ahead.
Yes, thank you.
Yep.
And,
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Okay, that was from Balta. Let's check again.
Yeah,
Nadewell.
only Phil and
Only
Tim,
Phil.
but Phil is muted. Let's see if he
Let's see if
still
he,
here.
let's see if he realizes. I think he's active in chat, so maybe he'll realize. Okay, I can't shout.
Yeah, he's there. Oh my God, Phil! That was a
Hello.
very welcoming exclamation.
Yes, yes, indeed.
Wait, I'm gonna bomb the stream for one last time. Wait.
I'm scared. Okay.
That
Yeah.
had to be
Yeah.
done one more time.
Phil, classical bomb.
Yeah. Hello everyone.
Yes. Hello.
Hello.
Okay. So you're running a very. I think you're running a fairly decent race, of course, with second safety car. You were able to profit with saving those tires, but in the end, lots of action happened, and of course, in the end, you finished P11. But yeah, tell us how it went from your perspective.
Yeah, pace was pretty good, honestly. I had great pace. Then I took a bit of a gamble with the first safety car to stay out. I think I was the only car who did it to stay out on the first one. And yeah, I lost a bit of time, but not as much. So I still could keep up with some cars behind, keeping the DRS train. Yeah, and then the second safety car came out, which was actually pretty good for me because just 2 laps earlier from my planned pit window. So that was pretty pork in that moment. But then, yeah, everything kind of broke down after the second safety car because of some driving standards, basically. So.
Yeah.
So in turn one, Maximilian, aka Idealist, just goes for the moves and pushes me on the curb into turn one, not giving me any space. Yeah, which makes my car upset, and I'm close to half a spin. Basically, I could save that, but I lost like 5 positions because of that. And yeah, then the Blazer thing happened, which is like oddly enough, a repetition of what happened in season 5 as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, disappointing race overall because obviously with the action and everything else that happened in the second safety car restart, as you said, but yeah, hopefully another opportunity in the new season to make up more positions, make up more places, and then
Yeah,
get
and personally, I
this.
think the next season wouldn't be as good position wise because I think I have I miss a lot of races.
Okay.
I think. Let's see.
Yeah.
How that actually goes along. Yeah, but I think I just fell out of the podium positions for the drivers championship, which is really unfortunate, but something out of my hand. So it is what it is. I missed a few races this season, and yeah, I think that's also contributing, but also um a lot of bad luck again this season. Like can't catch a break, at least win number 2 this season. So I can't complain about that. Also, huge shout outs to Slinks. He had an amazing season. It's quite amazing how much he improved. I think he actually outscored me in the end, which was something that I never thought about in season 5 that would actually ever happen, and he did it. So mad lad.
Yeah, indeed. Very well done to him. Yeah, it's all from me. Anything from Leon?
Yeah, we could have seen the race a little bit of up and down, more down than up. But yeah, it was very chaotic overall, but not the most rewarding race in your perspective. But yeah, well done in overall season, and you were right to actually mention Links because he really did improve a lot. But yeah, hopefully you're gonna improve as well, and we're gonna see you more in the top 3 and maybe another win in the next season 7.
I hope so. I hope so. Let's see what season 7 will be. If it will be on F123 or even then maybe with F124, we will see.
Yes, then obviously the would have wanted, but still another season to come and another way to improve. So yeah, thank you for the interview,
Exactly.
and
Of
we'll
course.
see you for the next season then.
And thank you for commentating. I said it once before, but thank you for commentating the season.
Yep, no worries, man. Take care.
Yes.
You're welcome, bro.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
So we have our last guy
Last guy.
going to be interviewed,
Tim
which is
Blish.
Tim Blish. Blish.
Our fellow commentator who wanted to boost the attendance rankings today. Salute.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, teammate.
Yeah, Tim
Hello.
Blish. Yes, Tim Blish performs the worst race ever, asked to leave LRC.
Yeah, I think like after lap 10 or so, after the second safety car, I was like, fuck this race, I'm trolling now.
Yep, from 14th to 14th.
Yeah, I went like, what records can I break? Most pit stops per race? I made 6.
Oh yeah, 6 pit stops.
Yeah, you are surely gonna be remembered.
Six different strategies.
Yeah, because
Very
every time after a safety car restart, somehow I braked my car or someone braked my car, so I had to pit again. And it was basically a circle there, the circle of life.
Yeah, very colorful tire selection. I
Yeah.
think you went through all sort of available tires. Only the intermediates and wet were left, but yeah, I'm glad
I
that
was
you
I
didn't.
was actually thinking about
No. I'm
putting
glad
them
that
on.
you didn't try to also break that record. But yeah, actually, not the race that you would expect. But at least you got first lap, so it's still
Yeah,
something.
exactly. At least I have some. I can say I was the fastest guy today on track
Yeah.
for one lap.
Yeah.
What a statement.
Yeah, it's fair.
What a
Yeah.
statement.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the fastest lap. Yeah, I think that's all from me. I think is that all from Lennon?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all for me as well. Thank you, team, for
Thank
your
you.
trollery.
Yes,
Yeah, I
thank
let
you.
you.
Thank you for
We let you eat now, Len. Go
I
grab
don't
your
thi-
pizza, man.
Yeah, I hope so. Hopefully people are generous with me and they are not gonna give us an entire film to watch. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Sadly, I think that's the case. You have to probably watch two guys' whole POV of the race.
You guys
Oh.
kissing? Ah, no, never mind. Okay, well, yeah. Thank you,
Okay,
team, for the interview
Yeah.
and good
Yeah,
luck.
very, very great.
Good luck
Okay.
and buon appetit.
Yep, goodbye.
Grazie. I mean,
Get
can
the
we
fuck
like?
out.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
So
Okay, now it's
we can move on the clips.
to the absolute stream of Jesus fucking Christ. 78
Yeah,
messages
man.
in the
I
fucking.
actually suggest to get a move.
Let's do a separate. We'll do a separate stream tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. For these clips, man. Okay, right then. We'll get.
All right.
we'll get-
I believe the first one. Okay, this
From
is
Slinks.
just shit posting. I believe it starts from here.
Oh, hopefully.
Let me
it's
ping you.
probably- Alright, I'm on Discord, it seems. Yes, it is. Let me just check down. Of course. No, it's not really much.
Let me ping you.
No, I can see.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I can see. Right. Okay. Anyways, right. It's quite a lot, can't I? But we'll get through it. We'll get through it as best as we can. So the first, if you can cooperate with me, the first clip of the day is from Slinks, lap 35.
Yeah. I don't believe it's like in. Are you actually streaming?
Oh,
bro.
Oh yeah. So speaking of that, I've actually forgot to do that. So,
Yeah, I mean people which are very interested in clips are
Oh, yes,
not
they
gonna
are.
watch if you don't stream.
Yeah. There we go.
Here we are.
Okay, so then. Yeah, so this was the contact between, I think it was AJ and yeah, it was.
A
Ooh,
little bit of a
Oh,
big smooch on the
fuck?
rear.
Yeah, so obviously breaking on this game sucks ass.
Yeah, and
So-
Zings kind of proved it.
Yeah, a double collision, which sent AJ round and basically out of the contention for the win, essentially.
Next.
Yeah, max essentially. Okay, so here we are from pole position in lap 1,
Yeah.
showing the
Lap 1.
of course the collision between both Slinks and Idealist. So let's see from an onboard perspective what happened here.
Yeah, what happened?
Oh,
he touched him.
and he got touched a lot. He touched a lot. Oh,
Quite
fuck.
awesome.
Hello, Sebastian Vettel from 2012.
2012. Hello, Slink from 2024.
Yeah. The same vibes, but yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it was a kind of Slink's fault. Yeah, he closed too
Yeah.
much and it caused the world drama.
Yeah. caused everything. Don't worry, I'll make a shit post of this later on. I won't stream it, but I'll put it in like memes or something. Okay, so that was
Yeah.
that.
Join our LRC Discord server if you want. If you don't want to miss out on Kvyatbona shit posting.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yes, and actually speaking of LRC actually, we've recently partnered with Instant Gaming, so check out Instant Gaming for cheap game keys. If you want to know about them, get the sponsorship
And-
in. Why not?
Yeah, and support us because why not?
Yeah.
I cannot give you a better reason.
Exactly.
Okay,
so
let's move on
see.
into next
Yep.
clip.
Lap 23. I think this was the restart, wasn't it? Not.
Yeah, I believe
Yeah.
so. Let's see.
Yeah, they're close together, so definitely
Fucking
restart.
AJ, man, this guy's so.
Okay,
laggy.
Links fighting with.
we lost it.
That was awkward.
Someone missed. Oh, I don't know.
Actually, I don't know. I believe he lost it.
Oh
Okay,
no, he said about Phil. I
man,
think
this
the
guy-
two
it's so
Aston
laggy.
Martins. Yeah, two
Yeah, yeah.
Aston Martins collide
They
together.
collided.
So a lot of team fighting, especially as we saw with the Red Bulls.
Yeah. Fact, but unfortunately, both Aston Martin made contact. So yeah, kind of fortunate again.
Yeah, dropping down.
Oh,
to...
is still going the clip? Is he gonna go for the move?
No, he's
because
got
the
it.
clip ends there.
Yeah, but drop
We're
down.
never gonna know.
Yeah, exactly. But dropping down to 10th, and then with all the chaos that happened, he still managed to finish 4th. So it was still a decent race. And now here's the photo finish we all wanted to see.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, coolest flashing.
Ooh,
Flynn's trying to get the move. Oh my
they're weaving
god.
around and then
So
Holy shit,
close,
Chris.
man. So close.
so close, especially.
Yeah, but without VRS, Links with
Yeah, no, I think he had a bit
Yeah.
of VRS, but Kulis obviously flashing, and he had the slight disadvantage, but still finished ahead of.
Yeah.
Kulis.
Kulis actually defended pretty well. He literally said no to Slinks going for a side, and yeah, it was too late to Slinks to reply. P3 for Kulis at the end.
Okay. So, yeah,
Oh, safety car shenanigan. Let's see.
Oh, another one. Oh yes, of course. Idealist making an error of strategy.
Yeah. Okay,
and
let's see
then
that.
basically gifted Kizyul the win. But obviously with the drag race to the line, it was very close.
Yeah.
It was very...
Shit.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, dear.
Bro,
Oh my god, Links.
what was that, man? He should get.
Yeah,
that's
he's
gotta be a
giving,
penalty.
he's having
yeah.
DLS as a reference for braking.
Yeah, no, but obviously speaking of the maybe cutting across,
Okay, let's see.
he obviously cutting across the
Yeah.
the line between the pit entry and the track. Is that?
Yeah, I don't believe it's pretty legal.
Maybe they have to get a look at that, but yeah.
Well, moderator's job, not
But
us.
I think I do this as a reserve anyway, so it wouldn't
Yeah.
count.
Doesn't matter that much.
Yeah.
And now Phil Malone's POV at the start.
Let's find out. Better quality this time.
As now Phil Malone tries to overtake
not shouting away.
the Ferrari driver as he
Oh my god! It crashed.
And the shit actually happens.
Oh dear!
Unbelievable. No, nothing happens.
No,
What-
down
what
to
is this
Ted.
with- Bro, just end it. No bolts. Never mind, he doesn't.
Ooh, I
Oh,
didn't count.
never. Oh,
That's how Phil
Hey.
Malone got ahead
Oh,
of
wow.
AJ almost lost the rear, and that's
yeah. Pretty strange. I believe. Yeah, he touched the grass. Okay, people
Okay.
never touch grass, especially in F1.
yeah, especially don't go outside. It's dangerous,
Yeah, stay at home. Don't touch grass. Thank you.
especially at night. And
Next.
in South Croydon.
Okay, perhaps, Big
perhaps
Crush.
Big Crush.
Very promising title.
Yep, hopefully this embed works on here. Yes, it does. And can we
High
get back?
quality. Yeah, I believe so.
That's a 180p. There we go.
Thank you, YouTube.
Also quality.
My
Oh, this is
lawyer
the
said
crash
don't do
between.
anything.
Oh,
Oh wow. Okay, that is
Wow.
very odd actually.
Oh my
so I know that Kuba, whatever's
Kubaito.
Kubaito. There we go. I know
Kubaito,
Kuba.
I don't know.
Kuba bumped into perhaps, but looking at his onboard, he didn't feel
My
anything.
lawyer
Though,
said don't do anything.
Oof, this
Yeah, maybe delay. Who knows?
Yeah, that's just the physics of this game. We love to see it.
Yeah.
And ensuing a very big
I'm
crash.
gonna personally send this clip to EA and Codemaster and sue them for for Kubaito.
Yeah.
Okay,
now-
nice rotation there, and let's look at another clip from
Get
Phil.
rotated, idiots. Anyways,
Let's
yes,
go.
from Phil, lap 22, after the restart. Yeah, before the restart, actually, sorry. Grüne Flagger.
Bonk.
This
no,
is
no bonk.
the bonk.
Ooh, the
Oh,
bonk.
yeah, and then
Phil.
sent him going into the unknown and then dropping him down
Yeah.
to 10th.
Unfortunate
Oh,
again.
mine back. Oh, you know what should have happened? There should have been a Ferrari 2019 moment down the straight here. And no, actually,
that wouldn't be fancy.
yeah, no, it almost did though with the Red Bulls crashing out at the end of Casino del Lago.
Yeah.
It almost
Maybe there's a clip. Who knows? But let's see.
Hopefully.
But,
there is. Speaking of
perhaps.
it, yeah. So that was Phil's perspective of the collision with his teammate. But let's see about the Red Bull incident. And this time it's in 180p.
Okay, QZL going for the move.
And it's behind him.
Yep.
Where it happens.
Oh.
Oh, never mind. Not behind him. Oh.
Wide.
Oh.
Okay, can we see it again? Actually.
Yeah, let's actually put into slow motion because I didn't really catch much. I thought it was behind him, but
0.5. I think it's okay.
we'll go 0.5. We'll go 0.5.
Yeah, I still want to it. Okay.
So there they are.
We
There they
can
are.
clearly see that
The
they collected themselves.
yeah. Oh yeah, and they sent them both into the barriers.
Yeah, very romantic. Both of Red Bulls touching the wall at the same time, and the perhaps dodge. They should have put that in the Matrix. I'm not gonna lie. But
Yes.
in the I think we can move on to the next clip.
Let's just check
Thank
again.
the Lord.
I don't think he had any. Yeah, no.
No, it didn't have any damage.
Yeah, no.
Fortunately
because
enough.
it would have popped up.
And
But
now
anyways,
Phil Malone for the next two clips.
Jesus, he sent actually no for the next 3, 4, 5 clips actually.
Okay, so we thank the
look.
Aston Martin Aramco team.
Yeah, 2-1 lap.
Yeah.
2-1 lap 25. So we'll see both of them. Ooh, contact.
Contact.
And another centre round for the two Aston Martins, losing them lots of positions. But now we're gonna go on a second part of the clip in lap 25. Oh, Blazer losing it, but we've had lots of cases of drive. That's what's happened.
Okay.
That's what happened.
Yeah, that's what happened.
And that's why both.
On lap 25.
And that's why both Phil and Blazer won the grass together. Blazer giving Phil Malone a little love tap.
Yeah, those two clips clearly show you that once you lose it a little bit, all this drama can happen.
Yeah, no, but we saw.
Yeah, Phil was very optimistic. Blazer trying to have his car on the track, and this happened.
Yeah.
Next.
We did see loads of cases of the drivers losing their rears and everything, but here we go on the final lap, coming into turn 10.
Okay, very peaceful approach.
Yep, no drivers close to him.
Oh, there is a. Oh wow.
Oh,
okay. You can. I think you can't do that.
You can't. Yeah, I think he's there, and then
I think Hülkenberg actually wanted to have the reset on track in today's race, but he couldn't, unfortunately.
Yep, a wild Cooper has appeared.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Unfortunately, no contact, and it finished like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lap 35 on the penultimate lap of the race. Coming up into. Oh,
okay. It didn't happen anything. Just AJ spinning in the as we saw already.
Yeah, and Phil wasn't that close to him, so it wouldn't be considered as an unsafe entry to track. But anyhow, we are on lap 26 for this clip. No driver close to him.
Against the World Tier 2 champion.
There's a Cooper almost collecting both. Almost
quite the close calls he had in this race, Phil.
Ooh,
Oh my god.
wasn't really.
Very millimetric inch
Yeah,
between the
yeah.
two of them.
It was fairly close, but not really close enough to cause an incident. But if that was,
Okay.
if that did happen, exactly
Yeah,
that.
if it happened exactly. And now,
And now we got Mr. Zoxon, of course, with his face cam and his famous,
yeah.
fucking heart rate. This is, we love to see that. I think formation lap. No, okay. Why is it? Okay, hold on. My speed. I don't know what my speed is. 0.25 on Twitch, but.
Yep.
Yep. Normal. Okay. So then 3 wide through turn 1, but then makes. Oh
What just
wow!
What the fuck?
Ooh, very close. We can already. Oh,
What just happened?
Yeah.
my god!
She absolutely sent into nowhere and
Yeah, let's see,
ended up in the
let's-
barrier.
let's
I
see,
think I
let's
think
see.
it was a bit of desync probably because it was there was
Yeah.
I think there was a visual contact.
Yeah,
but then-
AJ, EI, and yeah,
yeah,
boom.
and then got pinged into the barrier.
What just happened?
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
AI.
Codemasters doesn't fail to amaze us
Yeah.
either.
Greatest Codemaster moment.
Next,
When the
we
horn
do another have two Zoxon clips.
when the horn of files.
No, I don't know.
28% tire
Oh my
wear on
God.
fronts and
Okay,
30 on
very
my
serious
rears
look.
on
He's
softs.
very determined of getting to position and.
Oh yeah, this was the collision between both Red Bulls.
Yeah.
We get a closer look, and there's your incident.
Holy
Yeah.
on softs.
I think
Zoxon clearly enjoying himself
had
in the
a
process.
had a front row seat for this incident.
Yeah.
Laser was closing in too much on Steph, but obviously I'll leave that to the
Very
stewards.
very sportsmanship look
Yep,
from Zoxon.
from Red Bull, and yeah, very.
Oh, okay. Then Link said calmly. Wow, he even has time to make some titles.
Yes.
Wow, unbelievable, this guy.
On a restart.
AJ, man, this guy's
Yeah,
so laggy.
the
Oh, there's the
Maloney.
there's the contact.
We already seen that,
Oh, okay, it's fine then.
but this time with a better POV. And also Zoxon enjoying himself once again. Such a sportsmanship look.
Yeah, smiling throughout all
Yeah.
that, all the chaos. There you go, Pil Momento
Filmomendo.
with
I believe it's the same clip, maybe.
No, I don't think it is. It's on a different lap.
Oh, lap was 65 again.
This is definitely when he got like pushed off and
I have
Yeah.
to dive bomb into overtake.
yeah, there you go. Oh, very close.
Very close.
But very
close indeed.
But a great reaction
I
from
have to
Mr.
dive
By
bomb into
Johnson
Johnson.
to
overtake him.
Yeah.
avoid that. Ooh. So yeah, and that avoided a very big collision.
Yeah.
So then, Mr. Zoxon titled the
The
routine.
routine. Ah, let's see.
And for the 4th lap in a row, Sal's gonna overtake me on this main straight, and I'm gonna overtake him again on the second
Okay.
straight.
There
Seems
we
like
go
it's a
then.
pattern.
Okay.
On
It
the
is.
outside,
Okay.
into certain arrests. Ooh.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Nothing.
that's-
Yeah, I believe Coolest might have closed too much.
Yeah,
Closed too much the door.
Yeah, he must. Yeah, he left him practically no space. I think.
Pattern.
Yeah, and
It is.
Zoxon
It's me.
unfortunately touched us.
Yes.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Zoxon.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. In the
On to the next clip we go.
arms of an angel. That's why he gone wide.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a meme. No. Yeah, the
Okay.
wasp saying Bliat. Yeah, I do know that clip. Next, Master of Clothes, the sequel.
What just happened?
What the fuck?
Zoxon, if
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
watching the stream, please make a whole video about all those clips. I'm really. Oh, AJ AI?
AJ. Ooh, AJ was racing through.
is so much
I think he joined
bullshit.
some. Oh, the AI.
Yeah.
You silly.
Yeah,
feels
the
like it's
AI
not-
shenanigans, but
Yeah.
actually too much optimistic by
Serious
Mr.
bullshit.
Zoxon, if I have to say.
Yeah, no.
There was no way he could have go through that.
Yeah, I'm not falling for that. You made me feel for a couple ones.
You don't have a childhood.
Hmm?
No, never mind.
Okay.
Let's go to Sauba's clip
There we go. I think he's his first clip of the
Yeah.
day.
and last hopefully.
Is it?
as AJ goes for the move.
Oh, there's the Red Bulls.
Um,
Oh, got
Oh,
collected.
What a chance! Oh my god. Yeah, and yeah.
Perfect.
Actually, he was lucky to not get DNF because, wow.
Look at that.
Yeah, no time to react, and yeah.
Yeah, look
A
at that.
Red Bull and a Mercedes kissing with a Ferrari trying to go through, but
Wait,
yeah.
wait. What if we kissed at turn 5?
Yeah, we have the answer.
Yeah.
This is the start of a actually joke because we have a Red Bull, a Ferrari, and a Mercedes going into turn 5.
Yeah.
And there you have it, the meme. Then let's see the other clip.
This is on the last lap.
And already Cooper, ancora Cooper, ancora Cooper.
Ancora.
Incredible Cooper. Ancora Cooper, and here
Hola.
yeah, here you have the explanation of Balta losing touch to Props.
Yeah, but the clip's still going. Does he make?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I think he's
Yeah, because Cooper spun at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, Ankara Cooper going for that P6. He smells it, he wants it, he owns it. As he goes for it, perhaps very, very far away from Cooper, and yeah.
And he's
Oh
gone
my
off.
God. Dramatic and drama and comic at the same time.
Very nice, very nice.
Very good, very nice. Then
Very good, very nice. And any other is just
clips. No, some.
There's some clips.
Yeah.
You two want to see?
Zlinks, yeah, Zlinks, just remember to post clips.
Yeah.
Bro.
As now, Blazer goes for the move. Zlinks doesn't want to yield. They go side by side. Is he gonna make the move? Zlinks leaving the space. Blazer also doesn't want to yield. They're very close. They're using every part, every inch of the track, and Zlinks goes through. Wow, such a good battle between the two of them.
Very nice.
What is he doing?
What is he doing?
Wait.
What, Vital?
Bro, Kubota just tried to
Okay,
kill me.
Oh,
yeah,
this is when Kubaito went absolutely haywire.
Mad.
Yeah.
Yeah. When Kubaito turned into Max Verstappen.
I hadn't even closed
No,
the door.
he turned to Prime 2015.
There's still room, and he just
Whoa.
hit me.
Oh my god. Oh, I didn't get any damage. I don't know
Wow,
how this game
lucky,
was.
lucky
I don't know how to
guy.
try.
man.
Look at the switchback against Dobson. What is this?
What the fuck?
So much
was
happened
that?
in this clip.
The Prime 1994 Michael Schumacher.
Yeah, be like, boom.
Look,
Get
I
bombed.
go
Close the door.
inside brute
There's-
and I dive
There's still
bomb
room, he
inside
just
brute.
hit me.
And I get no damage, brute. And I do switchback,
Why?
brute.
This guy don't know how to drive.
Yeah. Wow, very lucky from Zlinks.
Yeah.
I mean, he was so unlucky the whole race. Actually, this thing went in favor of him. And then
Oh,
a
wow.
very high quality
This is
clip from Kiziel.
Yes,
Let's see.
it's a replay, but this is the greatest greatest
Greatest
screen
clip
recording.
ever. I think it's the no, it's not the photo finish.
Oh,
okay?
this was when Idealus made
yeah.
an error, and that's when he profited of it.
The overtake.
Yeah.
I don't actually understand why people don't do that against me.
This is my season in a nutshell. Oh my god, I remember this video. Yeah. And
Spoiler. What
oh,
is
there
that?
we- I was-
Oh,
I
and
was just about
Zoxon
I was just
pulling a last clip.
yeah, I was just about to end it, but then he comes in with a
Yeah, very polite.
comes in with a last minute winner.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
That's
Solar's
when
holding
yeah,
up
that's when I saw him. I think it was Idealus crashing into the
Okay,
Lenovo
so,
board.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What the hell
Oh
did
my
I
God.
did it just do?
Yeah, guys,
Yeah,
we're
this
not
guy's
sponsored
on
by Lenovo, so that's
No.
why he went for it.
Yeah, no, exactly. If they were, then I would have to hide that up, and they'll get sued.
Yeah,
HP better, anyways.
yeah.
Here video. Let me watch it again. Oh fuck.
Oh no, oh no.
Oh
Don't do
no.
that, please. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh, that's brutal.
Oh,
Anyway, these
God.
were
Yep.
the final clips
those are the-
of the
those were the
season 6
clips.
tier 2.
And that will wrap up the stream then. There we go. Slinks, no,
please,
no,
Slinks.
no, no,
Oh,
no, no,
I
too
want
late, too
to-
late, too late.
I want
Fuck
to
you.
go, to go.
Fuck you.
Too late.
Fuck you.
Yeah, as Phil says. So, you guys haven't seen anything. We are happy to close this stream. Oh my god, what is? Oh my god, what am I watching? What are those gifs? Anyway, yeah, we can wrap up, I believe.
Yep. Yes. Oh, that concludes LRC Season 6, which I think was a very eventful season. As I said, lots of action, especially in this race. I think it was the action of the season, and I really enjoyed commentating as well. So then, anything else from you, Leland, until we wrap up this season?
Yeah, first, thank you for having me as a commentator. This is my second experience and I really enjoyed it. And also, this last race hadn't disappointed me at all. It was chaotic to catch up with every incident and thing that happened during the race, but I'm very happy to have commentated the last race. And yeah, I believe this is one of the best races we had in the whole season, and yeah, hopefully we can enjoy some more moment in season 7. Thank you everybody for watching and staying with us until the end, and yeah, see you in the next season.
And on that bombshell, it is time to end. Yeah, as I said, thank you so much for tuning in for our streams, watching the races, and yeah, we'll hope to bring you some more action next season. I've been your host, alongside Leland and also Tim Bleish in the commentary booth. And that, my friends, was Season 6. We'll be seeing you for Season 7. Take care and good night.
Good night, everybody.
Or good afternoon, wherever you are.
Yeah, good morning. Goodbye.